Yo, yo. Hello. We have no music.
Oh.
Oh, well. We can sing for y'all.
We're barely skating in, a little bit late today. With our messy hair. Heather just requested a hat because she thought our hair was a little bit too nasty.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
So, well, this is us. This is us. We're live and real and
yep, live and real. Who's there? We have somebody there.
We're coming
Hola.
to you.
Yep. See if somebody joins us real quickly. We're gonna get started because it's hard to catch us on the replay when we sit here and wait on people. I guess.
Yeah.
It's not telling us who it is.
Well,
I don't know. Do we not have comments? That's really weird, bizarre. If I'm scared to touch it. If I
know.
touch it, I'm gonna knock it over.
My phone's probably gonna fall over anyways because my stand doesn't work that good. It's like unsticky.
We're talking about Grace today and mom life. Hashtag mom life.
Hashtag mom fails.
But not always feeling blessed, right? For sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway.
Mostly we're talking about giving ourselves grace.
Yep.
Right? Because
what is grace?
The struggle is real.
Grace is unmerited favor. Like just forgiveness and when you don't even feel like you need to be forgiven.
Yeah.
But we feel like this is an important topic. We've talked about it before, but we feel like we need to talk about it again because we live in a world where we compare ourselves to everyone, and we also, because we live our lives out on camera and social media and whatever else, that we a lot of times feel like we're just not quite good enough or don't have our act together. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we come up with I create these great and wonderful posts that makes life look like I have it completely together.
Right.
When 90% of the time I don't have it together.
Or you see all these moms doing all these fun, hands-on crafty things with their kids, and
great vacations,
digging in this stuff and making all these beautiful art projects, and you're rolling your eyes at your kids asking to get the Play-Doh out.
Yeah. I think for me, one of the things is because I like to preach health so much and I like to eat healthy myself. People think my kids are really, really healthy and they eat really well. If you only knew what happens behind closed doors when it comes to that. For instance, we just got finished doing Whole30 and y'all, no lie, I think my kids ate grilled cheeses, quesadillas, cereal, and peanut butter and jelly every night.
Yeah.
Because John and I ate healthy, but our kids healthy food choices went the complete opposite direction because they protested. It was this huge, and I acted like it was wonderful.
We had bean burritos.
We did great on it. But
my daughter can cook her own bean burrito now, so we are officially there.
Oh, yeah.
She's self-sufficient.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, you just go cookie that bean burrito, baby.
Yeah. And then you realize she's had bean burritos for 3 nights in a row.
Seriously. And then she's got gas. I mean, it's not okay.
That's awful. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's us winning.
Yeah, mom fails. I don't know. I also had a teacher the other day, not too long ago. She sent me a message, and she knows I'm all into health and fitness and wellness and all this sort of thing. And she said, "Let me tell you what Caleb had for lunch today." And I laughed so hard. He had 3 corn dogs, a cinnamon bun, and chased it with chocolate milk.
Of course he did.
My child in public did that.
Of course he did.
I'm like, yeah.
He's like, give me all the things.
It's like the preacher's kid going wild, right?
Mama
didn't buy this stuff, so I'm just going to eat it all these things on my lunch account.
I don't know. I struggle a lot with feeling guilty for yelling at my kids or, just being things that we do that's really our fault. Running, I wake my kids up too late in the morning sometimes.
Yeah.
And then we're rush, and I'm yelling at my kids.
Like it's their fault.
Yeah, and
it's really your fault for not having your act together and getting up early.
And I'm just I'll take you to school. It's not a big deal, but my daughter loves to ride the bus in the morning so she can chit-chat with all of her friends. Mm-hmm. So she's devastated if I'm well, we don't have enough time to ride the bus. Then she's crying in a puddle, and I'm like, why did I just make my life so much more complicated? If I just gotten my kids up 10 minutes earlier.
Right.
So
I do that.
And then I'm yelling at my kids, and then I feel bad that they're going to school.
This thing.
Oh yeah.
Scrolling, looking, and then I realize everybody's late, and it's because mom's distracted by looking at somebody else's world.
Or I'm just on my phone in the evening. I try not to be on the phone in the evenings,
Yeah.
but we got a business to run, and sometimes people ask questions in the evenings.
Yeah, because they're at work during the day.
And you're like, oh, I'll just respond to this really quick, you know? Well,
Yeah.
then really quick turns into 20, 30 minutes, and,
Right.
you know, like,
You're still looking at your phone.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then my kids are just sitting there watching TV and not interacting with
So
me.
so these are all mom fails, right?
Yeah.
I did the same thing this morning. Russian Anna had her in tears, and it was all my fault for not getting her up in time because I was distracted
Yeah.
with something else. She had a drinkable yogurt and some strawberries in the car for breakfast. Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
So, but how's this have to do with grace and health?
Give yourself grace. I mean,
Yeah.
we all make mistakes, right? Like, we know that we fall short every day. We're not going to be perfect. But that's, I mean, God gives us grace for any of the mistakes that we make. So why can't we give ourselves grace? Like, why are we so hard on ourselves? Like, we're not going to be perfect moms. Like, we're going to make mistakes.
And we can be open. Like, find you a tribe. If you don't have a tribe, we can be your tribe. But find people that you can like confide in that, hey, I totally screwed things up, because there's a lot of release in that.
Yeah, because other moms are like, oh, I did the same exact thing. Like,
Right. It's amazing when
my
we
kids went to
become
school in their pajamas.
weak and vulnerable and tell somebody else what our mistakes are. They have the same mistakes.
Right.
And you realize that you're not alone.
And I think the other thing is too, like, apologizing to your kids if you do lose your stuff. Like, that's one thing that I learned from my dad. Like, he always came to us if he was like, dude, I overreacted. Like, I shouldn't have been that harsh on you, or, you know, whatever. Like, I'm really sorry if I said that or did this or whatever. You know, I mean, you should let your kids know, like,
apologizing.
you're not
Human.
perfect. Like parents make mistakes, you know? Like,
Right.
I don't know everything. I don't have it all figured out. Like, I totally shouldn't have behaved that way, but, you know, it's okay to let your kids know that. And I feel like by you showing your weaknesses, you know, you're letting them know that it's okay to make mistakes.
And not to be perfect.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Not to be perfect. That's really, really good. And
Because
then
if
you also, when you say you're sorry and you give yourself grace, you don't wreck the rest of your day.
Right.
Right? Because your whole day can get wrecked just by one or two incidents if you hold on to that and you really start beating yourself up. And that will affect your health.
Yeah, you
because
can't constantly hold on to those, like,
Right.
mistakes and rehash everything. Like, well, I should have done this, or I should have said that, or whatever. But just
Right.
let it go. Like,
Taking it all back. So there's
and learn from that mistake. You
I
know?
noticed when I have said I'm sorry to my kids before that there is such power in that. And I guess that goes back to that scripture that we have about, you know, boasting about our weaknesses, because in our weaknesses, God's power is made perfect. And you will really see your kids begin to, like, they'll kind of melt into you. They'll realize, you know what? It's okay. Like,
Yeah.
you know, kids are full of grace too.
God, like, yeah, they understand, like, if mom makes mistakes, then it's okay for me to make mistakes.
It takes the pressure off of them of having to be perfect, for sure. So, I mean, then you end up taking a mom fail and turning it into a mom win.
Right. It's a life
Right.
lesson.
Right.
For sure.
For sure. That's pretty much all we have for you guys today. It was real short and sweet, but we wanted to make sure. What is Angie saying? Dad did too. I appreciate that lesson more than he realizes. Absolutely. Grace wins every time. Guys, go give yourself some grace today. I don't know what your morning looked like. My morning was not good. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I did a couple of things this morning that were just, you know, but I'm going to go regroup. I'm going to have a little bit of prayer time, some coffee time, turn on some praise music, run a few errands, and just let grace win this morning and try to regroup and restructure my day. I love Joyce Meyer. She always says she wakes up in the morning with two expectations. Expecting something good is going to happen to her, and expecting that something good is going to happen through her for the day. And she says that out loud. And she also says that that's a great way to turn around your day. If you didn't do that in the morning, like I didn't do that this morning, it's only 9:15. Right? The whole day is still ahead of me. So I'm going to go say that and try to turn things around. I hope you guys do the same. What is Angie saying? Our
She
morning
said
was
they
awesome.
had a good morning. Yay.
Oh, yay. So the proud of the kids and me. Yay. That's awesome. Whoop, whoop. High fives.
Right.
Celebrate your wins, girls. Celebrate your
That's right.
victories. For sure. Hashtag Jubilee, right? So celebrate the wonder and the awe of blessings, for sure.
Yep.
Anything else you got, Dad?
No.
All right.
Y'all are awesome.
Grace wins.
Bye.
Go give yourself some grace and your kids too. All righty. Talk to you
Hi,
later.
Elizabeth.
Hey, Liz.
Bye.
Y'all have a good Wednesday.